if anybody, and I talk about him often, you know what I'm saying? When I say free my little nigga, Andy Chavez, you know what I'm saying? Andy Chavez is a prime example of why the fuck would you put a kid? This motherfucking Andy Chavez is like fucking 4'10", 4'9", tiny as hell. You know what I'm saying? And I remember when he first got to prison. We talked about it. He said he didn't care if I told the story. Look, hey, my brother, love him to death. I literally lay my life down for him right now. You know what I mean? I love him. I'm a big brother to him. He came to prison so small, yo. I'm talking so small that they didn't even have clothes his size to fit. Like uniforms, they had no clothes his size to fit, so everything was baggy on him. He was that small. Never forgot I was in the day room when we came in that bitch looking around for somebody, and he came just right to me, and he sat down beside me and started crying. He told me to way to start crying. I said, I got you. You know what I'm saying? I just felt it. It's like the Lord sent him my way. And then the Lord put him right across from me. You know what I'm saying? So we used to walk the child with each other. Long story short, man, when you on the youth side, you can't work in the kitchen. You can't do these things. Old heads work in the kitchen. And that's like territory from them to prey on you. Well, child hall is not, it's the school building when they used to prey on you. But, when you're young, you ignorant. Like, personally, I was ignorant to all that type of predatory shit in the beginning because I was worried about street shit, beef and all that type of shit like that. I didn't have no mind on no sexual, who trying to do what. That was just like a nigga already knew, like, bruh, you know, you get stabbed for that type of shit. Like, bruh, go over with that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that wasn't in my mind. But however, you had other, like, person like Andy, who's a short, tiny, messy motherfucker who like he 10 years old. Why is he in prison? You know what I'm saying? But the old heads didn't see him as, let me guide him and see him as something they can try to do something to. Let me try to get him. You know what I mean? And he used to confide into me. So one day, we walking, and he came back and gave me this note. We came from child. The note came from an old head in the child hall. I read the note, seen the gay ass shit he was telling me. I want to have sex with you, Poppy, all this little gay ass shit. I said, dog, who's this nigga be? I said, hey, don't take nothing else from this nigga. But I'm at this stage, I've been now like 2 years. So at this stage, I'm like politicking, helping people stop shit, all this type, stop wars, all that type of shit, just on some young shit. And I told him to take the paper. So when I walk a child, you know, he ended up grabbing the paper again. I didn't see it. I didn't even notice. He just did. Because he forcing him how to take this. Because, he said, he gave us another paper. I snapped on everybody. I told you stop taking. Matter of fact, who is this nigga, man? Like we go, so I end up yelling at the rock, said, hey, man, everybody walk behind me. Somebody trying to do something, hey, we about to make sure this shit don't happen. We get to now keep in mind, on the U side, you don't hear Nation Islam, you hear on mobile, you hear none of that. We get to the tower hall. We get at this deep as hell. He point like we in high school. I'm like, where he at? He point like me over there. We walk over there. The nigga who's giving notes noticed it. But we did not notice it was a lot of black old heads on the side. That was Nation of Islam. And they found out what happened. You know what I mean? It was a big white guy I was trying to do. They found out what happened and they had it from there.